loves, this is Jay from JYoungHealing, and this is going to be a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay? If this doesn't resonate with you, be sure to check your Moon, Rising, and your Venus signs. Thank you all for tuning in, for your love and support. Hope you all are having a great month so far. Let's see. All right. Our overall energy, Cancer, is responsibility, okay? We're going to pull some tarot on that, but it's about self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, fulfillment. And this could be energy that you are currently experiencing right now, something you've experienced in your recent past, or something that you could be going to experience in your near future, okay? Let's pull some cards for you. Okay, overall energy for Cancer. Okay. All right, so I pulled the Knight of Cups, the Hermit, and the Emperor. Bottom of the deck, I have the Queen of Wands energy here. Okay. So some of you are probably a parent, you're, the provider for your family. This energy is exuding a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So it could be someone I'm picking up on around you, or this could be your energy in your chart. Or this could be someone that you're dealing with. The Queen of Wands is a motherly energy. So again, this is why I'm picking up that some of you could be in this role, and there's a lot of responsibility that could be on you right now, okay? And some of you are trying to find some sort of self-discipline, finding a routine that you can get in. And especially now for those of you who are in areas where you're on lockdown and you have to stay at home, you're trying to find some balance between being a parent and being self-disciplined about still staying in your regimen, right? And you're trying to also gain this energy of empowerment, trying to get yourself through something, okay? You have to be reliable for self right now in order to be fulfilled. So I pulled the Knight of Cups, the Hermit, and the Emperor. The Hermit and the Emperor are in reverse here. So this Knight of Cups is your energy, Cancer. And I feel like some of you are moving into a phase of, it's like you're moving into a phase of trying to understand what's going on with you internally. I feel like this is making me feel like some of you are just kind of existing right now, that you're just kind of in a routine, and I feel like you're wanting to break away from that. I feel like you're needing some empowerment. You're needing some self-discipline in order to break away from this energy of just feeling stuck. Some of you are coming out of this energy of soul searching and reevaluating things, going through this dark time, and, knowing that there's light at the end of the tunnel. But I feel like some of you are just, trying to come out of this energy. And it feels like this, again, I'm looking at this Knight of Cups moving towards the Hermit, okay? So this is an energy of you guys trying to find creativity, trying to find ways to be artistic so that you can express your creative side. Because remember, at the end of the day, Cancer, you're a water sign, and it's all about fluidity and being in the flow. And if that's feeling blocked, then you are feeling out of sorts, okay? Some of you are trying, coming out of this state of possibly a relationship of trying to, take your power back, trying to establish some authority, or trying to establish yourself in a position where you could feel a bit stable, where you could feel empowered, where you could feel like you have the discipline, where you could feel fulfillment, okay? Because again, with this Queen of Wands here, a lot of you are in the position of, taking care of family right now, and maybe it's just you. Maybe some of you are a single parent, and maybe, some of you have a lot on your plate. I'm picking up some of you are probably in school. you're in school, you're trying to balance a family. Some of you are trying to balance a relationship, and balance children. Whatever it is, there's a lot of responsibility that I'm feeling that's on you right now. And I feel like you're trying to move towards an energy of finding some balance to learn how to still be able to create, and you're trying to find yourself in a way, and not be so reliant on just being a parent. Okay. And some of you are this single person. Maybe some of you are trying to find new grounds in being a single woman or a single male. I'm saying woman because female in the card, but gender is fluid. So some of you might be coming out of something and you're trying to find love again, but some of you have been in this stage of trying to find yourself. Okay, that's what it really feels like. Okay, so let's get some advice for you, Cancer. What advice do you have for Cancer? Oh, and again, some of you are probably dealing with could be dealing with the Aries. It could be dealing with a Virgo, or maybe some of you could be dealing with another water sign. What advice do we have? Advice for Cancer, please. Oh, that's not the one. No, that is the one. Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. You inspire young people to learn. Teaching, okay? And again, maybe this is why some of you are feeling a lot of responsibility. A lot of people are depending on you, okay? Okay. So I have the four of swords in reverse, the tower, and then the four of wands. So we have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We have Scorpionic energy. We also have Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius there with the Four of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Temperance card, Sagittarian energy. So, there's this energy of you guys trying to find purpose. And maybe some of you are finding purpose through helping other people, but I do feel that there's this energy of needing to help yourself and trying to learn how to take care of yourself right now. But teaching is something that inspires you. And that doesn't mean that you have to be a teacher, okay, teaching children in school. This just means that you have the personality, you have the skill to be able to teach. You're a teacher. Um, with this four of swords here, I feel like some of you are coming to an understanding now of what you're supposed to be doing. Again, I keep feeling, strongly that some of you have left somebody behind. Like I said, that this could be a relationship that had ended. And I feel like now you're feeling a little bit more peaceful. You're feeling a little bit more rested. You're feeling like you're taking care of yourself, but you're not quite there yet. And it still feels a bit chaotic. It still feels like there's a lot going on. There's still a lot to be resolved in a situation when it comes to, as I'm looking at the Four of Wands, it comes to a marriage, okay? Maybe for some of you, you were your person's teacher, or your person was your teacher, or for the both of you, we have relationships and they're teachers. They either teach us what we don't want or what we absolutely have to have in our lives in order to be able to receive the fulfillment that we need. So I do feel like some of you have experienced some sort of some sort of dramatic separation, or some sort of spiritual awakening where it feels like the world's going to end. Okay, the world's not going to end. This just feels like this was part of your journey of teaching. This was probably part of your journey of learning as well. With this Temperance card here, it's about you finding some sort of middle path, you finding meaning in life. What what did that relationship teach you? it teach you patience? Did it teach you how to be more balanced? Did it teach you about, how to live in moderation or do things moderately or whatever it is? It feels like you're trying to balance because you're on this newfound journey, and it's going to take a lot of patience for you so that you can feel that fulfillment. It feels like a lot of responsibility is being on you, but it's not over, Cancer, because your purpose is teaching young people to learn. And this, like I said, this doesn't necessarily mean young people, but for those of you that have children, your children are watching everything that you do. So you are teaching, whether you're verbally or just verbally teaching them something. Um, they could be picking up on your emotions. Whatever it is, they're watching and they're learning. And if there are bad habits that need to be broken, those are habits, are paradigms that you want your children to experience. You don't want them to relive what you're experiencing right now. Okay, you want to begin to teach good habits. And I know that that feels like a lot of energy, but you have to find the discipline to be able to balance, like this temperance card here. Okay, so again, the advice is that teaching is going to um, help you overcome whatever it is that you have been experiencing when it comes to the responsibility that you are undertaking. And when it comes to you finding discipline, you have to teach first. And I believe that's teaching yourself how to be disciplined, empowering self so that you can begin to share this knowledge and to be a prime example for those of you that have children. You can be an example to them by the actions that you take, in the words that you speak as well. Okay, so some of you are going to be going through a deep, dramatic, chaotic feeling, and this could just be internally, or maybe for some of you this is in your physical environment, but this is all teaching you something. Cancer, it's teaching you something. It's teaching you about self so that you can continue to heal and balance and be patient, find a middle path, find meaning and purpose in your life. Okay, let's get the outcome for you. Your outcome is right about your thoughts and feelings. Right about your thoughts and feelings. And the prayer says, thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I clearly express myself and glean insight, blessing, and healing. Okay, let's pull some tarot for you. Bottom of the deck is the Empress, and I feel like that's energy that you're stepping into. Energy is connected to Libra or Taurus, but I feel like this is this energy of you stepping into this, okay? Learning to be able to express yourself. You know, this, um, what am I saying? The Empress. This Empress is all about expression because she is like, it's like she's the queen of art. She's the queen of femininity. She's the queen of beauty. She is nature, and nature, we are one with nature. So this is about nurturing and abundance. And this is about creativity. And I feel like you writing about your thoughts and feelings frees up some space for you to become more creative in your world, to be more, to give you more to be able to open up the door of self-discipline and to be able to self-empower so that you can be able to teach this to other people, teach this to your children, who it is that you're teaching, because your advice is about you teaching. Okay, you teaching and you learning, but excuse me, you are the teacher. Okay, so that Empress is there. I pulled the Two of Wands, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and then the Page of Wands. Okay, so this energy, I feel like writing about your thoughts and feelings creates some sort of dialogue between you and your spirit. To be able to begin to plan out your future, to be able to take the next step. For some of you, this is leaving your home. So again, if you're haven't left a situation that may feel chaotic, and it feels like you just can't be yourself, and it feels very heavy and overwhelming. Some of you can plan out your pros and cons, your likes and your dislikes, however you want to do this. It's about writing down your thoughts and feelings, and this Two of Wands is definitely about planning, because you're in a phase of self-discovery. Now with this Eight of Wands here, the Eight of Wands there in reverse, there's this energy of you feeling like delayed, feeling the frustration. You want to hold off because you're in a panic about, well, what's going to happen if I leave this behind? What's going to happen as I move forward? Okay, just trust in the process. Okay, then we have the Page of Wands here is also in reverse. I feel like, there's this energy of you not I feel like there's this energy of you not wanting to fully write down what you feel and what you think, because of a fear of someone finding it, someone knowing your deepest innermost thoughts. And I feel like you cheat yourself. I feel like that's what the outcome is with that Page of Wands and reverse being there. I feel like you kind of cheat yourself, and you set yourself back, with the Page of Wands there in reverse. Because some of you are just scared. You have there's a lack of direction there because you're not tuning in. And then the fear creeps in. And so it just prevents you from being and expressing this aspect of yourself. I feel like you might start off with being able to, okay, let me write down my thoughts and feelings. Okay, this feels good. I'm feeling better. And when it comes to those deep rooted thoughts and feelings, I feel like you feel delayed. It's almost like you're not ready to heal from it, so you don't want to write it down. Or some of you have it buried so deep down inside that you just don't even know how to articulate it and write it down on paper. So I do feel that outcome is you're going to start writing, but I don't feel like you're going to write down everything due to fear of bringing up something that was very hurtful in the past and you just don't want to deal with it, or fear of someone maybe finding out. Okay. So I'm sure there'll be a beautiful outcome at some point, but this is the energy that I'm picking up, because this is a lot of subconscious energy that's happening right now in the month of April, where people tuning in, people trying to release blockages, people trying to release old patterns because we just don't fit into that anymore. And I feel like there's a fear of you letting go of the old and stepping into the new, because the new is the unknown. Okay. So that's the outcome that we have for you. I hope this reading resonated with you, Cancer. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your family and friends. Leave me a comment below if it resonated with you, or if you need any advice on anything. And be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I'll chat with you guys soon, okay? Enjoy your April. I'll see you soon. Many blessings and love and light to you and yours. Bye, guys.